Welcome back, fam. It's your girl Yoga by Viola here with a new YouTube video. If you are new here, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Join this family that we're growing here. This is not a one and done yoga community. This is where we are enriching and growing together. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family, hit that like button, and let's go ahead and get started in this video. Now, if you're just joining us, this is the Divine Feminine Yoga series. It's a 6-part series where we're exploring the 6 archetypes of the Divine Feminine. Click this link above to check out our first video, which was a really watery flow on the archetype of the priestess. For today, we are going to be exploring the archetype of the lover, y'all. Now, the lover is equated to the 2nd chakra. That's the sacral chakra, right around the groin, right above the root chakra. And the element that it equates to is fire, passion. Think orange, red, a lot of energy bubbling up right in here. It is the combination of sex and spirit. It's also pleasure and abundance through matured love. It's a matured pleasure, and because of that, it births creativity. If your lover is a little bit overactivated, if there's no balance there, if there's no maturity there, you can use this practice as well to come to an equilibrium there as well, so that it can birth the creativity you're looking to manifest. And manifestation was in the priestess video, so make sure you watch that if you haven't done so already. Once again, this is going to be a very introductory level 1 sequence. We're going to be moving through it slowly. It's going to be shorter on the end so that you can commit to completing the practice from start to finish. For props, all you're going to need today is 1 yoga block. I have my yoga blocks right behind me. If you don't have a yoga block, a great substitute is a book, big ass dictionary, or a shoebox. If you don't have either of those, a rolled up pillow or towel will do just fine. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll see you right back here on the mat in a hot second. Welcome back, fam. Let's go ahead and get started lying on our backs with our knees bent. Just coming into a comfortable position here, allowing the spine to completely decompress and drawing our hands right on our wombs. Feel free to close the eyes, or you can keep them open if it feels safe for you. Just beginning to soften into your breath. Take a few moments here just to notice the texture, the pace, and the consistency of the breath that you are breathing. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. 2 more of those, deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. Final breath, deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. Slowly from here, draw the lips to close gently and begin to find an audible exhalation out of the nostrils. Continue to keep the breath long here. We'll start with a bridge pose. Draw the hands alongside the hips and keep your block somewhere nearby. Go ahead and root the feet. Make sure your feet are no wider than hip width distance. Root the feet and lift the hips here. Invite the inner thighs together. Just activating the womb. Make sure the inner thighs are turned on. We're pressing the big toes into the mat, lifting out of the chest and the belly, and the and the hands root alongside the hips. Deep inhale. Deep exhale out of the nostrils. One more of those. Deep inhale. And deep exhale out of the nostrils. Go ahead and lower the mid-back, low back, and the glutes. Come to kiss the mat. You might windshield wiper the knees left and right, just to release the back. And we'll come back for round 2 of our bridge pose. Root the feet, lift, lift, lift the hips. Make sure the feet are hip width distance, so no drawing the feet and gluing those together. I want some space in between the feet. From here, we're going to lift the hands up straight to the heavens and glide them straight back behind us. Continue to root the feet, lift the heart and the belly, and hold right here. Activate those inner thighs. A few more rounds of breath. Exhale, lower the mid-back while simultaneously lowering the hands, the low back, and the glutes. Windshield wiper those knees once again, left and right. Left and right. This time grab your block. Let's find a supported bridge pose. Take your block on the widest width that it can go, but keep it on the flattest that it can go. Now if you don't have a block, you can take a rolled up towel or stack some pillows underneath the hips. You're going to lift the hips by rooting the feet and draw your block right underneath your sacrum. So I don't want it directly on your booty. I want it more on your sacrum. That's your low back. The little diamond shape that goes right at the base of the spine is where you want it. So your booty is going to kind of be pouring over. It's going to be more on the top half of the booty. And we'll start by getting into the front groin by hugging the right knee in. And let's extend the left leg long. Now, if you are here, you might decide, I want a deeper stretch on the front of my hips. So you might go ahead and flip your block on a higher height, right? So you might just take it on the higher height. This might feel a little uncomfortable in some of our low backs. If that's you, keep that block on its lowest setting, on the flattest that it can go, so your sacrum has more ground to cover and support it. Keep hugging this right knee in, lengthen the left leg long, and you can also clasp behind the thigh as well, or grab a strap here and hug that strap. Use that strap to hug the knees in here. So you just want to wake up that left inner hip and front groin. Now, you might notice the left leg raising. I want you to keep gliding that left heel down, because as we hug the right knee in, the left heel raises as we continue to lengthen and stretch the left front groin. So we're creating more space there by keeping that left heel down. Continue to hold here, drawing your breath specifically towards your sacral chakra. So drawing it specifically towards your groin. Let's switch sides by just hugging the left knee in and extending the right leg out. So I want a deeper stretch in my psoas, so I'm going to keep my block on this higher setting. Once again, you can omit that. Or if you come to the second side and notice, wow, this right front hip is really stiff compared to the opposite side, and I need to drop my block down. If that's the case, go ahead and do so. Keep hugging that left knee in, clasping the front or behind the knee, and keeping that right heel long. Once again, you can do this with some stacked up pillows as well. You might even feel this underneath towards the glutes, so maybe towards the back of the hamstrings or right underneath the glute muscles. Just waking up that sacral chakra all the way around 160 or 360 degrees. One more round of breath here. And then exhale, let's extend both legs. Now from here, I'm going to actually take my block on the lowest setting and extend both legs here just to roll and lengthen out that front groin. You're going to feel a deep stretch here right on the womb. You draw your hands here to gently massage the area. And extend the hands behind you. Take a deep stretch into the belly and the chest. Exhale, float the hands up and down alongside the body as you did when you're in your bridge pose. Bend the knees and slowly lift the hips. Let's remove our block and just draw it off to the side. Neutralize the spine by hugging everything in here, clasping the front or behind the knees, and just rocking left and right, y'all. Now to come into our tabletop, we're going to either clasp behind the thighs and rock and roll along the top and base of the spine, and then cross over the knees, roll into a tabletop, or you can slowly just roll to your left or right side and make your way into a tabletop from that angle as well. We're going to have 2 fists worth of space in between the knees and the 5 fingers rooted and grounded for our tabletop. Now from here, I want you to come on the tips of your fingers, finding a cat-cow here. Lift the heart up. Cow pose, exhale, curl the tailbone in towards the head and the neck. Find your cat. Inhale, come right back to tabletop, and exhale, settle in. We're going to keep or stay on the tips of the fingers and find a cat-cow variation with the right leg extended, and keep the toes tucked underneath the feet. So inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Curl the head and neck in. Stay on the tips of the fingers and keep that right toe tucked. You're going to feel a stretch right on the front of that right groin, which we just started to lengthen out when we were on our backs. Let's go ahead and root our 5 fingers here. Keep that right toe tucked. 3-legged dog. Lift the left leg high to the heavens. Press the right heel down. Left leg comes high. Exhale, knee towards the nose and the belly. Shift it forward, nice and slow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Your left leg comes straight back up. And then exhale, you're just gently going to lunge. Step that left leg through. Lower the right knee to the earth. And then inhale, both hands come up to the heavens. Let's draw the hands to prayer and slowly crown the head here. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Release the hands, sweep them straight back up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest, drape the hands behind us, lengthen the chest. And then exhale, draw the hands in a fist behind you and pour forward, drawing the left shoulder to the inside of the left knee for a modified humble warrior. Holding here. Inhale, come up, hands come high. And then exhale, windmill the hands down, lengthen out the left knee, half split. So you might notice my journal here again. I'm just keeping it nearby in case you want to jot or journal while you're moving through your practice. I always invite you to do so. Continue to bow forward. Make sure this right hip is over your right knee. On the inhale, let's bend that left knee, sweep the hands straight up. Exhale, lower the hands and lengthen out that left knee again. So we're coming to a high lunge and then bowing forward to a split. Inhale, bend the knee, hands come up, high lunge. And then exhale, lower those hands down. Tuck the back right toe. Right knee rises. Take a cow lunge here, lift the heart. And then exhale, lengthen out that left knee. So we're doing that same kind of rotating flow here. Inhale, root the feet, lift the heart. Exhale, lengthen out the left leg. Find your cat lunge. Inhale, bend the knee. And then exhale, step your right leg forward, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift. Extend the heart long. Exhale, fold, invite the forehead towards the groin. Inhale, circle sweep the palms up and over to the heavens. Crown the head. Draw the hands to heart center and then just invert your prayer hands down. Press your thumb and your index finger together, creating a yoni mudra. And draw that right on your sacral chakra. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. Inhale, circle sweep the hands up and over. Right hand clasps the left wrist. And left knee comes high. Cross it directly behind the right for a curtsy. And slowly extend or bend to the right side for a side bend. Exhale, release, hands come to heart center. Root the right foot into the earth and glide the left knee up. Figure four, glide your left foot onto your right knee and just bend your right knee as you come to sit. So really waking up 360 degrees all the way around the sacral chakra. One more breath here. Final breath. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left knee comes high, find your balance. Exhale, lower the left leg, lower the hands, and fold forward. Step back, high plank, hold in your high plank. Shift forward on the toes, lower onto the belly as you hug the elbows in. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra, just lifting the heart, but keeping the feet grounded, drawing the inner thighs together, and little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, chin kisses the mat. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, settle in. Let's go ahead and do the opposite side. So we're going to come back on the tips of our fingers here. We're going to find that single cat-cow. So I'm going to root my fingers, lift, 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 grow my neck long. Out of the shoulders, lift the heart up, head up, tailbone rises, exhale. Curl the chin in towards the chest for my cat. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, extend that left leg out. Keep the toes tucked, stay on the tips of the fingers. Inhale, cow pose, heart shines up. Tailbone lifts, and then exhale, curl the head and neck in. Find my cat variation. I feel that nice pull on the front of my left hip flexor. I'm going to root my hands, and then inhale. I'm going to find my three-legged dog. My right leg is coming straight up to the heavens. Left heel pressing down towards the mat. Exhale, knee to the nose. I'm shifting it forward. Pull my belly in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg sweeps straight back up. And then exhale, I'm going to lunge. Step it through. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. And then invite your left knee to the earth. Sweep both hands up. High lunge. Exhale, palms come to prayer, and you just crown the head right here. Sweep those hands straight down. Inhale, they come straight back up. Exhale, you cactus the arms, drape the hands straight back behind you into a fist. Root the fist, open and shine the heart up, and then exhale, bow forward to a modified humble warrior. So your right shoulder is coming on the inside of the right knee. Now, if this feels really uncomfortable in your shoulders, you can keep the fist at the low back. But if you do want to open up through the chest, you can extend those fists up or grab a hold of a sock so you have some more space in between the fists to raise the hands. One more breath here. Inhale, let's lift those hands back up to the heavens as we release our fists. High lunge. And then exhale, bow the hands down. Inhale, half split. Lengthen out the right knee. Let's find our half split, moving and opening up through the backside body. So when it comes to creative expression and matured pleasure or matured desire, I want to think about just pure fluid movement in the lower body. And the best way to create movement, inhale, bend the knee, sweep the hands up, high lunge, modified low lunge rather. Best way to create that movement is through heat. That's why the lever is connotated to the element of fire. Exhale, lower the hands, lengthen out that right leg. So we're using the heat that we're building here to create more movement in the body, but also more space for energetic movement, free flow. Once again, cultivating the energy or the space for receptivity in our lower extremities. Inhale, bend the knee, hands come high. Exhale, lower the hands to frame the right foot, tuck the back left toe, left knee rises. Inhale, cow lunge, extend the heart forward. Exhale, lengthen out that right knee, bow over the right knee for your cat lunge. Inhale, shift the hips forward, bend the right knee, draw your heart forward. Exhale, lengthen out the right leg. Invite the forehead towards the knee. And then inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, step the left leg forward, fold, so the left foot comes to meet its sibling. Inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift. Let's extend the heart long. Exhale, let's forward fold. Invite the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, micro bend the knees and circle sweep hands up and over to the heavens. Exhale, crown the head to start. And then draw the hands back to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, circle sweep hands up and over. And the left hand grabs a hold of that right wrist. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee lifts. And then exhale, curtsy lunge. Step the right foot directly on the outside of the left. Root both heels. And then find your side bend to the left, lengthening out the right side body. Exhale, release the hands, circle sweep back to Anjali Mudra. Shift the weight to the left foot. Draw the right knee back into the body. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four, Galavasana prep. Draw your right foot onto your left knee. Bend the left knee, come to sit. Let's wake up that outer hip. Stay with me here, y'all. This is the end of the flow. One more breath. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee comes high. Exhale, release the right leg. Circle sweep the hands up and over. Deep breath once you get to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Drape everything down. And slowly step back. High plank. Shift forward on the toes. Exhale, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra pose, lifting the heart. Rooting the foot, option for up dog. Exhale, drop the knees, tabletop. Slowly coming into frog pose. Let's walk the knees out to the left and the right. Now, because this is going to be on the knees and it can be a little bit uncomfortable, I'm going to turn to the long side of my mat. So you can do that as well. And you're going to draw your knees out to the left and the right. Your feet are going to be at a perfect 90-degree angle. So you could fit a block right behind the thigh and the shin to create a perfect 90 degree. So meaning I don't want your heels coming in towards your glutes. Now we're trying to get nice and low and deep in the sacral chakra here. You can start by rooting the hands. If you feel very open, you can drop onto the forearms, or you're going to stay up here with me to start, just rocking back and forth, building that heat in through the sacral chakra. Now my psoas and inner thighs, or not inner thighs, but my hip flexors are very tight. So I'm feeling this a lot now, but in the best way. I like to find a little bit of movement here and then use my breath to sink deeper, maybe coming onto my forearms. Once again, rocking forward and back, giving grace to my body in the pose. 2 more breaths here. Final breath right here. Slowly to come out, root the hands, lift the belly, shift the hips forward, and just tuck the heels in and drag the knees back in. We'll slowly come right back to tabletop, coming to the long side of the mat here again. And slowly making our way onto our booty into Sukhasana, cross-legged position. So both shins are going to be crossed here. You want your right shin in front of the body, and you want your left shin behind it. So we're going to root the hands behind, and we're going to slowly splay both knees out and down. As we do so, we're going to lift the hips. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the front of the psoas. So a lot of opening right in the front. Groin, drop the hips, and just this time draw your left shin in front of the right. Keep the hands where they are. Root the fingers, splay the knees out, and lift through the hips. Drive the hips forward. Exhale, lower. From here, bend both knees. Draw the hands forward, flip the palms to the heavens, and let's go back. As soon as the back of the heart kisses the mat, hug those knees in. Rock left and right. Option to find your variation of happy baby. Maybe grabbing behind the knees, opening the legs wide, grabbing the shins, the ankles, or insides or outsides of the feet, opening up through those hips here. Rocking left and right if you'd like, or extending and lengthening out the legs long. Inhale, ignite the feet up to the heavens, hands to the heavens. And exhale, bend the knees, float the feet and the hands down. For your final resting posture, Shavasana, slowly draw the hands on the womb, finding the Yoni Mudra, thumbs pressed together and the index finger pressed together, creating that Yoni Mudra, drawing it right on the sacrum. If you have a sensitive low back, you can keep the knees bent, or bottoms of the feet come together, knees splay out for Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Feel free to close the eyes, or you can keep them open here. Softening into the breath and the body, and beginning to use your awareness, your knowledge, to begin to draw your attention and focus to your sacral chakra, and begin to draw in here the lover archetype. Give yourself permission to embody it by stripping away the shame, the guilt, the dis-ease, the lack of balance that might exist there for you if it exists. Just begin to strip away the governors that are there and that are causing a barrier for you in occupying and exploring your lover the way you'd like. Slowly begin to wiggle the toes and fingers. And begin to invite the inner thighs together if they're not drawn together already. Take a deep breath into the belly and the chest. Lift the arms up and over the head. Exhale, roll to the left or the right side into a fetal position, making your way up to a seated position. When you're ready, I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for our practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn together at heart center with a little space in between, although you can find whatever hand mudra resonates for you. I invite you to go there. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out the mouth, HA. We'll each repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste. Namaste, family, and congratulations for committing to watching this video from the start to finish. Congratulations on committing to your practice and beginning to activate the lover archetype of the divine feminine in your body. If this felt good for you in your body, go ahead and give me a like and let me know what resonated for you in the comments below. I will see you on Friday with a new video. Don't forget to follow your girl on the gram and share your comments there as well at Yoga by Biala. I'll see you right here on the mat real soon.